Bonjour à tous et bonjour à toutes, c'est Codename310. Bienvenue dans cette nouvelle vidéo de L.A. Noire. Du coup, on continue avec la brigade des mœurs pour une nouvelle enquête. Et on va essayer de faire mieux que l'enquête précédente, ce qui va pas être forcément très compliqué à faire vu que j'ai fait de la merde. C'est parti.
Earl, Phelps, a shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
Two of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
You look like you were a big pain.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
God damn it. Just can't seem to put this morphine to sleep. A dead judge. It's not good. Everyone has their vices. Even you, Phelps.
Bon, alors, comme dit précédemment, on va essayer de faire une meilleure enquête que tout à l'heure, enfin que l'enquête précédente. Parce que autant bon, j'ai trouvé tous les indices, autant au niveau des questions j'ai été mauvais, mais mauvais. Je suis même pas sûr d'avoir incarcéré la bonne personne.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Et surtout que j'ai pas mis de conduire.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job. There's a change in the wind.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know who'll get swept up in a thing like that.
Homicide guys are already inside. Bukowski.
Phelps, back again.
We're here about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
Two musicians, Biddleston and Bowe. And get this, they used to be in a four-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Bon. Et ben c'est parti.
Must have pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message.
Ça c'est un simple mégot, on s'en fout. Des bouteilles partout. Attends. On peut pas... Ah si, on peut fouiller le corps.
Bad luck, Eddie. Okinawa couldn't kill you, but knowing the wrong people in this city.
Il a rien sur lui. Bon. Ok, il y a quoi ici? Il n'y a rien du tout. Attends.
They didn't even try to crack the safe. Another day, another dollar.
Alors. Qu'est-ce qu'on a ici?
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
Je me rappelle absolument plus de cette enquête. Hein. Je sais même... Non, je me rappelle même pas l'avoir fait. C'est bien parce que du coup c'est une redécouverte du jeu.
We have a new source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
Ok, et le visage, je sais plus si je l'ai fait. Ok.
Well maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
On va tout vérifier parce que dans le dernier c'était caché.
Click. Neat trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet.
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a là?
We should follow up on the musician angle. He kept his stash close at hand.
C'est tout ce qu'il y a. Ouais, c'est tout ce qu'il y a. Non. Ok. Alors ça c'est bon. Est-ce qu'il y a quelque chose ici? Non. Ici, qu'est-ce qu'il peut y avoir? Oups.
Dozen packs to a carton, 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
Est-ce qu'on pourrait les ouvrir? Moi je les aurais ouverts pour voir s'il y avait bien ce que je... Les cigarettes à la... Ouh.
These look brand new. Never fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Alors, rencontrer les inspecteurs chargés du cambriolage. Ok. Donc, lui c'est fait. Le B, le C. Lui c'est quoi? Le A. Est-ce qu'il y a autre chose par là? Bon, ça, on est dans un bar, c'est normal qu'il y en ait. Bon, ben, on va aller voir la petite jeune fille.
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Tu l'as pas entièrement accueilli. Alors, on a la morphine, des surplus, les tickets du Blue Room qui étaient cachés, les cigarettes, ok, les fusils mitrailleurs et le casse. Ok.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
Dis la vérité ou pas du coup?
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you?
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
Ok. Est-ce qu'on a fait tout ce qu'on avait à faire ici? Oui, du coup on va aller au Blue Room ou au commissariat d'abord? Au Blue Room. Est-ce qu'on peut pas discuter avec Bukowski? Quelque chose à dire? Quelque chose à chercher? Rien. Allez.
You know the way. You can drive.
All right, where to?
Au Blue Room.
I'm going up to the lakes to watch the races on Saturday.
That's that cop, see? That cherry pie was delish.
Ok.
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lickman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow. Or their knucklehead buddies, Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries, Unterstundenführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy! How about you get a drink while I see to this?
Will you sit down?
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, head officer. We have work to do.
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a comme preuve en plus? On n'en a pas.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
Bah, a priori, ce serait la vérité. Je vois pas pourquoi elle mentirait.
I'm not looking to arrest
Bon,
users.
c'était pas la vérité.
I'm after the supply.
You just don't get it, do you? Some people can't live without heroin.
Bon, une mauvaise réponse déjà. Ça commence bien.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Est-ce que j'ai...
I don't believe you. You knew these men.
And how would you like to prove that, detective?
Le ticket.
You're out of your
Eh
depth
merde.
yet, detective, and you're asking the wrong questions of the wrong people. Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer.
Bon, c'était deux doutes du
Why
coup.
do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
You're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words, and very noble. But words are just words, Call Phelps.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the mixer.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day? You'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
Les phases de gameplay que je préfère.
Vin, I risk losing the trail. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Tu vas le regretter. Et t'es pas bien en rouge, Justin?
Ask food at your neighborhood fountain, or pick up some at your local grocery in the easy take-home carton that holds 6 bottles.
Tu t'es fait griller, mec.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
My acting coach says I have real talent.
When the hell's the food gonna arrive already?
Goddamn. LAPD. We have some questions.
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Eager Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps, Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy, or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Alors, est-ce que j'ai des nouvelles preuves ou pas? Non, parce que j'ai rien réussi à avoir comme indice.
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
Jack Dragna has you on the run. You're muscling the guys who stole the morphine from the ship.
You calling me a liar, kid? You think you can prove that in court? Huh?
Non, j'ai rien.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
J'ai rien, du coup on va dire doute.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
Alors, fusillade au Club 111.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
I think you're lying. I think the 111 Club was your men. I think you're trying to send a message.
I'll send you a message, kid. You better have some proof that that was one of mine, or else you better have health insurance, huh?
Est-ce que j'ai quelque chose qui le prouve? On n'a rien du tout.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job.
Je vais mettre le doute encore.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D. and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. We have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
What's going on?
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Putain, les flashs, ils fonctionnent.
Brenda is L.A.'s most famous madam.
And everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Aren't you supposed to be working the...
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus. I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir.
Alors, salle de réunion.
This way.
Ah bah si tu me montres où il faut aller en plus. Il faut suivre les poignées jaunes.
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
Hey, I gave his wife a tap.
Alors, on a Jason Statham.
You think the Vice Boys get any on the side?
Alors,
I want to make homicide. You know you made it if you can get that desk.
Jack Kelso.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
Bébé.
I say we bust in there and
Kelso?
find the goddamn evidence. You think the Vice Boys get any on the side?
Non, Driscoll. Non plus.
Parker or Green?
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce...
I want to make homicide.
Que ce bazar?
You know you made it if you can get that desk. You think the Vice Boys
Sheldon Courtney. Ah.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in
Eh bien, pourquoi c'est... Attends. On peut tourner les pages ou quoi?
Bust in there and find the goddamn evidence. Parker or Green? I don't know who'd be worse. I want to make homicide.
This is the crate we recovered.
I know you made it if you can get that desk.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
Eh bien, j'ai Jack Kelso, ok.
Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club. Enough to arm 3 companies. 500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of L.A.
I don't know who'd be worse.
Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon. McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
Coroner says it's going to take at least a week.
Oh.
Coroner says it's going to take a week.
Hop, par là.
See him? I saw a picture of him. He looks like
Alors, c'est par où? On sort à gauche, puis à droite, toujours tout droit. On sort à gauche, comme on a dit. J'ai oublié mon coéquipier. Pas grave, je peux donner de lui. C'est la guerre.
LAPD, drop the gun now.
Il a suffi d'une seule balle. Par contre, il a tué un flic. Il a tué un collègue. Ça, c'est chiant. Ah, mais est-ce qu'il a fallu que j'attende que Roy arrive pour fouiller le tireur? Alors, avant de fouiller le tireur, on va d'abord voir ça.
It's one of the BARs.
Ok, donc un chargeur, deux chargeurs. Un autre chargeur. Ok. Non, j'ai déjà fait. Pourquoi se mettre ici en plus en position de ça? Oh putain! Alors il a beaucoup de sang pour une personne où j'ai tiré juste une seule fois dessus.
Phone number and restaurant table.
Table 3 du Mocambo.
I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and start treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
Qu'est-ce qu'on a comme preuve en plus? Le carnet du tueur. Alors, le manifeste et le carnet du tueur.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
I don't believe you, Felix. I've got gunmen blasting away at innocent citizens. This is getting out of hand. Is there something you want to tell me?
I don't appreciate you calling me a liar, detective. You want to prove that I was involved?
Merde. J'ai pas de preuves. J'ai pas de preuves.
Looks like I made a mistake.
Je vais se mettre un doute.
I was down at the one
Ouais, c'est bon, c'est ça.
waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It's a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Motif de la fusillade.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
The dead guy on the roof works for Mickey Cohen. Why would Cohen want you dead?
Man, I don't know anything about Mickey Cohen or any of those gangsters.
Your name was in the
Yes.
sniper's notebook. Level with me, Felix.
Cohen thinks because we were on the boat, we have the morphine. Courtney's meeting those guys to sort it out.
Courtney Sheldon?
Yeah. You remember Sheldon, don't you, Cole?
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in L.A.?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Pretty cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute.
Attends, petit coup de fil. Petit coup de fil. Là.
Nice day for it.
Beige 1247.
Phelps, batch 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second. Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thanks for your help.
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a comme lieu? Eh ben, appartement de Kelso. Voilà, très bien. On accélère un peu le mouvement. Hop, et c'est toi qui conduis.
You can drive.
Drinking was not one of the things I wanted to do when I grew up.
How well did you know the owner?
Goldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
It happens more than you'd think. Young guys trying to adjust to normal life, getting mixed up in the wrong crowds.
The kid had just bought a nightclub. I'd say he got mixed up in the right crowds.
Until someone filled him full of holes.
You don't come into that kind of money that quickly without pissing a few people off.
Hello, Jack. This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you'd come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No, you don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
On sent comme une petite tension entre les deux. Oula, beaucoup de questions. Qu'est-ce qu'on a en preuve supplémentaire? Alors, morphine du surplus de l'armée.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in L.A. trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
On sait que c'est faux. On n'a rien qui le prouve.
Jack, you know about the morphine. You weren't involved, but you know who is.
You can't prove what I know and what I don't know, Cole. This is going nowhere.
Tentez ça.
I'm done with this.
Eh merde.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
Vérité ou pas? Ouais, vérité.
And you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night?
No, I didn't.
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Felix Alvaro today.
Good. How was he?
A little pale. One of Mickey Cohen's goons had emptied about 60 BAR rounds into the bus he was driving. A public bus, in the middle of Hollywood. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Or do more innocent people have to die?
Yeah, and what's in it for you, Cole? Newspapers? More glory? Another promotion? Another medal at the expense of men who fought for their country? Count me out.
Oh,
what do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
Ah, là, par contre, c'est ou le doute ou le mensonge.
I don't believe you, Jack. You were there. You were either involved or you know who is.
You calling me a liar, Cole? I hope you have something to back that up. I won't let you hide behind your rank any longer.
Attends. Que sais-tu au sujet du vol des surplus de l'armée à bord du Coolidge? Ce que je sais, c'est qu'à 3 reprises... Hein...
You don't ask, you never find out. People are dying.
Le premier c'est un mensonge, mais j'ai pas pris le bon truc.
Now we have guys from our old unit being killed by mobsters. We can put 2 and 2 together, Jack.
Gratitude isn't a concept that has much effect on you, is it, Cole?
Answer the question, Jack. Let's get this over with.
I was interviewed when the robbery took place. I don't have anything further to add.
Jack, we just want information.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm going to be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. The victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another name from the manifest?
How many more friends of yours are gonna get plugged?
Alors attends. Droite, droite, gauche.
Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him downtown.
Won't work. He's a tough customer.
Talk about tension. That was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other.
We go back a long way.
You went too easy on him. Next time, you leave it to me. I know how to handle that smug son of a bitch.
You don't. Jack will never give up his own men.
They just walked up and shot the man. Two of them officers, they went that way.
Go on, get after him.
I can't take the shot from here, Cole. Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road. I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down. It's no good. We need to get closer. Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road. Let's see how fast he runs on bare rims. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. Can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
Voilà, rien que tel que tir dans le coude. Ça va partir. Alors, qu'est-ce que tu as dans tes poches?
An LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst. All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them.
Mhm. Non, y a rien. À la rigueur. Attends. Voilà. Sheldon Cooper.
Cohen is meeting with Sheldon tonight.
Ah, donc ça se passe juste avant les événements qu'on avait vus l'autre jour dans le journal en fait. Par conséquence, je vais faire la tête. Non, y a rien. Ok, les
We need
arbres.
to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
Ok, il n'y a rien sur l'arme. Le journal. Alors, qu'est-ce que dit le journal là? Scandale, la brigade des mœurs? Mais c'est ma brigade.
We have to look at damage limitation. We can't allow that strumpet Brenda Allen to bring down the whole administration.
We've got to put a lid on the press. Can't someone talk to Harry over at the Times?
It's too late. The Times would look ridiculous if we dropped the story now.
Who is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily-white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term.
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak. Can we get Brenda to leave town?
Yes, we can, but she won't go quietly. Brenda has extensive records.
Can she at least lay low?
That's already been taken care of.
Mayor? District Attorney?
Who is this guy? And what does he want, Horrell?
The name's Roy Earl, detective, administrative vice.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down, who has betrayed America for a German junkie whore, who has abandoned his pledge to the LAPD and his commitment to the public. We all serve. Could be all over the papers by tomorrow, and you would be off the hook.
So what do you want in return, Roy? Fingering a fellow officer.
Ça pue. Alors, toi. Y'a rien dans la voiture? Attends. Est-ce que j'ai fini? Ouais.
Can you drive to this one? Where are we going?
Je sais pas pourquoi il faut qu'on aille là-bas, mais on va aller là-bas. Je sais même plus pourquoi il faut qu'on aille là-bas.
I'm taking out all the guys from the ship.
Why? How does that get them the dope?
They obviously don't know who has the morphine. They're waiting for someone to crack.
Putain, ça fait quand même très cliché ça.
Getting close and steer him off the tar.
Ah, lui, par contre, je vais rouler dessus.
Step on it, huh? Just give me a little closer. Getting close and steer him off the tar. It's no good. We need to get closer. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires. I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down. LAPD, put your hands in the air.
Voilà. Ça c'est fait ça. On me pose des questions après maintenant. On peut plus poser des questions, ils sont morts. Ok, on peut pas fouiller les... Bon. Alors, je vais quand même me rendre sur le prochain, on sait jamais si jamais je peux m'y rendre avant. On va aller au bureau de poste de Hollywood. Alors, c'est où? Demi-tour, tout au fond à droite et première à gauche. fait non, je suis même pas désolé, en fait, t'avais juste à pas traverser devant ma gueule. Voilà, c'est comme ça qu'on fait. Ah mais t'es encore en vie toi?
Tell Courtney. Bad luck. It was worth a try. It was worth a try.
Genre bientôt. Ah ça y est, t'es mort. T'es mort? C'est bon? Allez.
Polar Bear Ice Company. Really did it. Wonder whether it was worth it.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
Alors, ça c'est mon arme. On peut aller par là. Il y a quoi par là? Ah si, c'est par là. Non. Non. Là, y a rien. Ok, est-ce qu'on peut aller quelque part? Non. Alors, on va repasser par là. Hop. 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 Et par là. Donc lui, c'est bon, on l'a vu.
You better go find out what happened here.
Alors. On sait jamais. On va d'abord vérifier la main gauche. Enfin la main droite du coup. La main gauche. Ok. Allez, c'est parti.
Looks like Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him.
Et là, il n'y a rien d'autre.
Majewski, Beckett, Goldrick, Driscoll, these are good guys. I think you're wrapped up in this thing. Not everyone has your unwavering restraint in the face of temptation, Cole.
Alors. Ça lui dit rendez-vous. Je suppose qu'il aurait fallu que j'aille au commissariat avant, mais je sais pas. Non, on va au lieu de rendez-vous. Alors, la première grosse gauche. Ah.
This isn't looking good. I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All fingers point his way. Your buddies are in way over their heads. Being a Marine doesn't mean shit out here.
Il y a des problèmes de volant. Phelps.
You're covered, Phelps. Keep moving, I'll cover you. Give me some cover. Stay in cover. Find some cover! I'm wide open! Cover! They're making a run for it after them!
Allez, qu'est-ce que tu fous?
Clear me some space here! Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Voilà. Tu vérifies que c'est la chaise électrique.
APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that.
KGPL to car 11K, car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an interview with Detective Cole Phelps.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Car 11 King en route.
Allez, c'est toi qui conduis.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine, where are we headed?
Vu que la roue arrière est crevée, c'est toi qui conduis.
Roy, in my office, if you please.
I'm working a major case. I'm not close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But, Cap...
No buts. This is more important.
Alors.
I'll never find out.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Oh, mais il y a le docteur avec lui.
Is this your attorney?
No, detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir?
You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation.
Alors attends, qu'est-ce qu'on a comme preuve? La copie m'est faite. Le carnet de tireur avec Courtney Sheldon, ok. Pas de chance, ça va le coup d'essayer. La carte de visite. Ok.
I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. It leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
Alors attends.
You're lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
Alors attends, c'était quoi la question de base? Sur l'implication d'un coup, mais... Les derniers mots? Putain, c'est pas ça, mais j'en ai marre de faire n'importe quoi.
We just followed your orders.
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
So Eddie McGoldrick took...
Attends. J'aurais pu le faire, mais j'ai aucune preuve qui va à l'encontre de ça.
Bought the 111 Club.
I don't know what Eddie is going to do.
Have you finished, Detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You were Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office, now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you were. Certainly had us fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on here?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures, lad.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot. The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press. What the hell were you thinking?
Ça pue. Ça pue. Mais en plus, je me suis chié mes deux dernières questions.
Listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie.
I am the police.
What is there to talk about? Do you love her?
En plus, elle a une grosse paire de loches. Pourquoi les voir ailleurs?
My father has hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
I'd like to explain, Maria. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
C'est l'effondrement de tout ce qu'il a accompli. Tout ça pour une gonzesse. Et en plus, il y retourne. Je me suis fait quitter. I need a free hug. Voilà, 9 questions correctes sur 14. Et malgré les guerres mafieuses et un vol non résolu, une seule histoire fera les titres des journaux. Et oui, effectivement. Bon, et bien ça pue pour l'agent Cole Phelps. Il a tout perdu en une seule soirée. Bon, et bien écoutez, je vous dis merci à tous de m'avoir suivi. Merci à tous pour cette vidéo. Si jamais elle vous a plu, n'hésitez pas à lâcher un petit pouce bleu, à vous abonner et à cliquer sur la cloche pour avoir de nouvelles notifications de vidéos. Et je vous dis à très bientôt pour un nouvel épisode de L.A. Noire. Allez, chats!